Hey, welcome back to my retrospective. This week I'm looking back at my drawing. Let's dive right in. 3 things to celebrate that contributed to my growth, or successes. So, for number 1, it finally happened. I set a goal, I took some actions, and now the goal is complete. So, 2 weeks ago, I realized that my deadline no longer serves to motivate me. I thought about it for a bit, and I've come up with a solution. So, a deadline focused on delivery of a finished product only works if you can predictably work on it. Right now, my circumstances are too unstable. So, instead of finishing a chapter, I want to time box my efforts instead. So, no longer complete a chapter every 2 weeks, is going to be spend time on drawing during each of my periods of free time that I have. Now, I've already tried it out and it feels a lot more effective at pushing my efforts, so I'm sure this is gonna work out way better for me. So, for my second success, criticism is rare nowadays. I feel like people are generally walking on eggshells around each other, but I personally highly value feedback, and once again, I feel like being open to receiving feedback has paid off. On one of my latest shorts, a viewer came to me with some highly valuable feedback that actually opened my eyes to something I completely overlooked. Let me explain. For my drawings, I use almost exclusively reference photos that I have personally taken. And they are all taken from an observation platform that is slightly elevated. I have never really considered the influence that this has on perspective. So, if lions are closer by, the angle will be slightly downward, which means the horizon will be higher up on the frame I'm trying to capture. But from now on, I'll just have to be more aware of this, judge the horizon on my reference shots, and take that into account when I design a background for the characters I'm drawing. I'm sure that this will very quickly have a really big positive effect on my drawings. So, once again, thank you for the amazing feedback. And if you see anything, just please call it out because it helps me tremendously. So, number 3, my final success for the week. I have been pushing myself to rely less on references. I've begun to realize how fun it can be, despite how intimidating it can feel to have nothing to fall back on. And being aware of both of these things feels like very valuable realizations that will no doubt help me improve. So, for the next 2 weeks, I have a pretty good new goal: be more aware of perspective. And I actually want to decide right now that I am going to reevaluate how this goal went in 2 weeks' time. So join me again in 2 weeks in the next retrospective video about drawing, and I will share with you how it went. For now, thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the video.